Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Contemporary Cardboard. I'm Nick, and today we are going to do a little unboxing. We're going to check out Back to the Future Dice Through Time by Ravensburger. It is yet another amazing Back to the Future game that has been coming out recently, most likely due to the 35th anniversary of the first film. I might be a fan, but let's dive in and see what we got. We just take a look at my dual camera setup here. Oh, there goes my microphone. This is live, folks. Fix that up there. And we're just going to do this little two-camera shoot. See how we like it. Crack open the stickers that have been all the rage lately in the big box store games, at least. Just because it's what they do doesn't make it right? But that's just my personal opinion. Just do a little on-the-fly adjustment there. Ooh, let's not show too much of that. There we go, that's a little bit better. Again, we're kind of learning on the fly here, using a new program that I'm not used to at least, but we got that. There we go. Oh, look at this. We have Dr. Emmett Brown Enterprises. We got a letter here that is super blown out. There we go. You can kind of read that there. That is on the board itself. This is the shrink wrap board again, just like the other game that we checked out recently. Dear Marty and Dr. Brown, I'm writing to you from the future. As you know, on October 26, 1985, I successfully performed a temporal experiment using the time machine built from a DeLorean. It was stolen in 2015 by Biff Tannen, who planned to use the time machine for personal gain, with no regard for the integrity of the space-time continuum. Marty and I recovered the time machine, but Biff did much more damage than he could possibly imagine. He disrupted key events in our past and misplaced important items not only in the wrong place, but in the wrong time. There's another couple paragraphs there, but that is really cool. There's a little story, story that's not part of the movies that we get to live through and we need to fix the space-time continuum because good old Biff, what he does best, he messes stuff up. So that's pretty cool. I did not know about that. I heard there's a little Easter egg in the beginning when you first open it, and that's what it was. I wanted to save myself because I got kind of spoiled myself with the other game. But that's cool. Because I was like, when I was looking through some of the playthroughs or just reviews online, it's like, why is this item in 1885? Why is this item in the future? It doesn't make sense. But now it does, and that's all I need. Just a little story element to justify why we're doing what we're doing and why it is what it is. So here we have the washed out board. I did not think ahead. I should have figured out. Yes, I have another camera, but it's not currently set up, so I'm sorry about that. But there we go. We got a nice view here. We've got 1885 timeline, 1955, 1985, 2015, and we have a turn tracker here. It's the out of time tracker. So that's pretty cool. Try not to get the super glare. Sorry, folks. Again, on the fly. We got a rule book. I like the blueprint look. That's pretty cool. You can see that's a great shot of that. There we go. And the theme continues throughout with the blueprint theme there in the rule book. Not too bad. Looks like that's 4 pages, I should say. Not too bad. Oh, cool. Nice little flux capacitor caught on the back there. Would like to see some FAQ on the back as always. I'm never going to not recommend that. We've got some tokens here that we need to punch out that are also shrink wrapped. We've got Biff standees. We got clock tower tokens. And there's 2 sheets in here, actually. Oh, there we go. That opened up easy enough, thankfully. Always afraid about, bending cards or taking anything out of plastic like that. Always makes you a little nervous, but not too bad. Oh, it's even got what time. He's color-coded for what time he's going in, but he's also got this time below his feet there. We've got the steering wheel. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And the miles per hour gauge. We've got Einstein tokens. I assume that's Einie and not Copernicus. And then we have the license plate. Look at that. That's pretty sick. Not gonna lie. It says out of time. Oh. All the glare. All the glare. There we go. Out of time license plate. California license plate. It's got the registration on it and everything. Totally legit. Alrighty, so we're just moving along here. And we've got some more things in shrink wrap. This looks to be the player aids for everybody. There we go. Glare City. I spent so much time tweaking the everything else, I didn't think about that. But again, using different programs. No excuses. Play like a champion. These are pretty. These are thicker than I thought they would be. I thought they would just be straight up, you know, almost cardstock, but they're not. It's definitely thicker. I don't know. It really comes across, but that is borderline cardboard. That's pretty cool. They all have the game art on the back, or the cover art on the back of the board, and one for each color, one for each player. There breaks down play order for everybody. What tells you what each dice action does, and items to return at the bottom. So there we go. Player. What player turn. Player actions. What each dice does, and there we go, right down here. Oh dang, it's so blown out. I'm such a noob. Every time I stream, I find another problem in my streams. There we go. Hopefully that is. There we go. Hopefully that's legible. I'm sorry, but we're just gonna move on. And we've got a little blue DeLorean here, unpainted, but you know, it is what it is. And then we've got the other three. They're all exactly the same except for the color there. There we go. We've got orange. We've got light brown and purple. Color scheme's has me wanting a little bit. We've got some standees. These looks. I'm not going to punch them out now, but these are for Biff, and I think there's one, two, three, four, and then there's one for the license plate for the out of time tracker. Now I saw this tracker online before. I'm not gonna lie. Ding dang dong with this. Is this better? There, hopefully. So that's what it's supposed to be, right? That's what they want you to do. But I'm not gonna do that. I might even like take the razor blade and cut this extra piece off, because that right there is how the license plate is supposed to stand, folks. Don't let anybody tell you different. Sits on its edge there, and it spins, and it gets blown out by the camera yet again. It just spins as it goes out of time, right? But I'm just a nerd. What do I know? Speaking of dice through time, this game comes with some dice. And we got 4 for each player color. They all do the exact same thing. They're just different colors there. But they all look the same to you because this is blown out. There you go. There we go. We've got the Doc Brown side. You can spend to remove up to 2 paradoxes. Kind of looks like Bernie Sanders, I'm not going to lie. But again, you can't see it, so why? There we go. We got a wrench. I can see that better. We got a fist. We've got a flux capacitor, which is very nice. There we go. Lightning bolt. Can't have a Back to the Future game without lightning. Flux capacitors, and the arrow. Again, I am so sorry. And then let's see if we can just do this here. We got one more thing in shrink wrap. Everything is shrink wrapped in this thing. But I think, yes, luckily this has one of those easy open. I'm thankful for that at least, because again, I don't want to bend or cut cards trying to get them open. So these are a few different types of cards here. So we've got items, right? There we go. And it looks like they're broken up they're broken up into the different times. So 2015 items, 1985 items, and 1955, and you guessed it, good old 1885. So these are the different items that we need to collect and put back, and it tells you what's this. Makeshift skateboard returned to Clock Tower in 1955. That's what that card says. Hopefully you can read it at home. So it looks like, yeah. So this card will sit on the board on the far left in 1885. We'll reveal it, and then we have to go pick it up in 1885 and return to 1955. We've got the radiation suit. I like the art overall. I mean, like on these cards, they look really nice. I admit on the player board, I feel like the art came out really well. But like the front cover, not gonna lie, kind of left me a little bit wanting, and the overall color scheme's a little wah. As opposed to the other Back to the Future game that came out recently. But like this is pretty cool. I like this art here. That's Marty catching a ride in 1885. I'm not exactly sure what these are, but they are the different events I think that we have to make sure happen. And there's different icons, like here, Doc invents the flux capacitor in 1955. This is at the Brown Mansion, and then we have the icons from the dice in the upper left-hand corner of the card. So like I think we need to go to these locations, roll those dice to do the thing. Again, flying a little blind here, trying to keep it relatively short. That's everything in the box. As you can see, nothing left in here. I can even go back to this angle. Nothing left. Boop, boop, boop. Always check under the insert. There's nothing. Sometimes you never know. But that's going to do it, folks. Hopefully it was a nice quick. Hopefully you can see some of the stuff. I'll try and tweak the lighting situation or the glare situation for next time, which hopefully is going to be very soon, because there might be one more Back to the Future related game that just came out recently. But until then, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this sounded good, and because of the lightning that's happening out there. And again, lightning. Someone must have rolled one of these. Lightning die. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.